Hello and welcome back to Ion Radio. I'm Ken.
And I'm John.
We are now going to begin our second battle of round one for the Rebellion in the Rim campaign.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the Imperial Assault on Endor.
It is correct. Commodore Zugges with his Interdictor is going to be running against your MC-80 fleet.
Correct.
So this ought to be interesting. Hopefully I can win and collect a good upgrade for the Interdictor.
We'll have to see.
Well, let's go take a look at the fleets and then get right to the action. Alright, Imperial Fleet under Commodore Zugges. His flagship is the Interdictor, and right now it just have targeting scramblers on it. Second ship is the Gladiator 1 with engine techs. We've got a set of Gozanti-class Cruisers with CommsNet, and 2 regular Tie Fighters.
Okay, this fleet has low fuel because I have no bases in this area. Ken will have the option to start my fleet at speed 1, or for my ships to be deployed touching the back edge. This is Admiral Nammo's fleet. He has ambush gunner, so my MC-80 shots cannot be obstructed. He is on his flagship. It is an MC-80 command cruiser with ECMs. My second ship is a transport with CommsNet, and I have 4 fighters. I have a VCX, a Hawk, and 2 YT-2400s.
Alright, possible objective choices. We have advanced gunnery, abandoned mining facility, salvage run, and the campaign one is pilot defection. Given the fleets that are here, I'm actually going to do abandoned mining facility today. Yes.
3.
Okay, deployment. I'm going to start out by stating with the low fuel condition on your fleet, you are going to have to deploy touching the back edge. And I'm going to start with the Gladiator. We're going to go right here at speed 3.
At speed 3.
Speed 3.
Okay. We'll start with my little tiny transport, and we will put it...
And to start at the back.
yes, that's correct. We'll go speed 2. Right here. Speed 2.
Two TIE fighters out.
Actually, we're not going over here. Like that.
Interdictor right next to the Purgle. Actually not there. I'm going to go here. At speed 2.
We'll go there.
This guy is over here. A little further back. And speed 2.
I deployed wrong. Very. I can get it. There, I'm just in range 1. And we'll go speed 2.
Alright, command phase.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Okay, for the objective, my ships both start off with engineering tokens. And Ken's Interdictor as the flagship force commander also starts off with engineering tokens. Okay, Ken, what are you going to do for your first activation?
So we're going to activate the Gozantis first. I have an engineering command dial. We're going to take the token and then use CommsNet to send it over to the Gladiator. And go ahead and move at speed 2. And hide right in the dust field.
We're going to activate the MC-80 first, revealing a navigation, and we're going to take that as a token. We also are going to spend this engineering token, because I am distance 1 from this dust field, to gain 1 victory token. And because it's only 1 token, the dust field stays. We're going to then move at our blistering speed 2, straight ahead. Okay.
Next activation will be the Gladiator. Have an engineering command on the dial. I'm going to use the dial. So although this normally gives me 3 engineering points, I'm going to use 2 to collect a victory token out of the dust field, and I'm just going to lose the other one, thus keeping the token. And then we're just going to move my speed 3. Get a little closer to the station.
Okay, my last activation will be the transport. We're going to reveal a navigation dial, and we're going to use it as the dial. We're going to then CommsNet this token, the engineering token, over there. And then we're going to move speed 2. I'm going to move this guy out of the way. He's tucked in right there. And we will do this. Right there. And then this guy goes back. Your last activation.
Final activation, the Interdictor. Got a navigate command. I'm going to take that as a token and then use the engineering token, as I'm at range 1 of the dust field. Gets me another victory token, so it's 2 victory tokens for me. Still nothing in range, so just moving speed 2 forward.
Did you overlap that Purgle at all?
I did not overlap the Purgle. I'm real close to it, though.
Yes, you are.
Squadron activations. So I'm going to move my 2 TIE Fighters a bit further up. Right about there-ish. And move him also next to him. Alright, all your squadrons now.
Okay, I'm going to activate first my YT-24s. They have rogue, so I can move and attack. And speed 4. So I'm going to move forward, and we're going to attack your TIE Fighters. We're going to first attack that guy.
Alright.
With 4 blizzards. And there's 2 hits.
Alright.
Let's see if the other guy can come in and take them out. He's going to come forward. Let's double check range. Just inside range. And I need 1 damage. There's the 1 damage. My other fighters are not as quick, so they're only going to be moving forward speed 3.
There's that VCX.
And that guy is going to go right in there. Okay, that's squadron phase. Okay, movement of the Purgles. 1 to 2. I'm going to move the one closer to mine because my transport's going speed 2 and I don't want it to pretty much just burst into flames. So we're going to move it up to here.
The second Purgle's going to move. And I'm going to move this guy, but I'm going to also turn him and have him run from the Interdictor. There we go.
Into the first round. Ken has 2 victory tokens and I have 1.
So I've kind of backed myself into an interesting corner, but that's okay. So my first activation for round 2 will have to be the Gladiator. Have a navigation dial. I'm going to use the dial. We're going to burn the engineering token. It'll get me 2 points, so I'm within range 1 of the dust field behind me. That'll gain me another victory token. And I don't think I really have a shot. Might be able to flak one of your fighters. I could flak the
Are
YT-2400.
you black or blue?
Blue.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
So 1 shot and accuracy. So it's a highly accurate shot, does nothing. And I don't really have any other shots, so let's just go ahead and move. I'm going to increase the final yaw value by 1. Put myself right there.
We're going to activate the transport first with an engineering dial. We're going to use the dial on the dust field to gain 1 victory token. And then we're going to go ahead and move. We're going to do this little slide here. Let's lock it in. And then move right there.
We're going to do the Gozanti next. So engineering dial, we'll use it. So the 2 points will gain another victory point on the dust field. And then we're going to move speed 2. We're going to try a little jog here and hopefully stay out of the interdictor.
We're going to go with the MC-80. We're doing an engineering, and it's time to get rid of this dust field. Spending this token for 6 engineering points, we're going to gain 3 victory tokens and remove this dust field. For attacks, I have at medium range this TIE Fighter, so we're going to shoot at that. And then at long range, we're going to shoot into the side of this Gladiator.
All right.
Here's the shot against the TIE Fighter. 2 hits.
All right, well, it's still alive.
Yep, let's go ahead and take that shot on the Gladiator. Okay, 4 red dice into the side of the Gladiator. Woo! 1 hit.
I think I'm just going to evade it.
Movement. We're going speed 2. I'm going to move some of these out of the way. We're going to do this movement here. We're going to overlap this guy. Where would you like the YT?
Put him in the back left corner there.
Right here?
That's great.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Interdictor next. We have an engineering command. We're going to use the dial. That's going to give me 5 points. So we use 4 to gain 2 victory tokens off of that dust field. Puts me now up to 6, and that does go away. And for shots, I mean, I could fire at your transports, but that seems silly. So we're going to go my front to your front. That is not obstructed, so 1 red die.
Just roll it on the table.
2 hits.
Okay, we're going to brace it and redirect it to my side.
Which side? This one?
Yep, that'll be fine.
All right. So moving along, I'm going to spend navigate token and drop down to speed 1. And I should just be able to stay out of trouble here. That's close. So we are going to activate the sole remaining TIE Fighter Squadron. We are still engaged with this YT-2400, and I have 1 hit.
We take it. First squadron, this guy from the back corner is going to move up to here on the station, and we're going to shoot at your TIE Fighter. We got the 1 hit that we needed to kill it.
All right, he's gone.
Next, we're going to move this guy, and we're going to land on the station, so I'm going to heal 1.
Okay.
And I will go right here. And then we're going to shoot the front of your interdictor for 1 hit.
And I'll just go ahead and redirect it to the left side.
Left side. Good. And then my other 2. This one is going to move right here. And this guy is going to move, just sticking right off the station, like that. We'll move this Purgle first. We're going to move him to about there.
All right, the other Purgle wants to stay away from laser fire, so he's going to tuck tail, quite literally, and run over here behind the interdictor.
End of round 2.
We'll start with the Gozanti. Engineering Command will take that as a token and then CommsNet that over to the interdictor. I do believe we're within medium range. We are. So we're going to have a shot my front to your front. And we have a crit.
We're going to redirect that to the left side.
Then I don't have any other options for fire, so I'm just going to move like this. I'm going to overlap this guy. And we're going to overlap that guy. And I think we might... No, we're good on the VCX.
Okay, put them on the back on the station facing your interdictor.
Like so. And that guy right there.
The transport's going to go first. It's revealing an engineering. We're going to pass that as a token over to my MC-80. We're going speed 2. So we're going to ram, we're going to move ahead speed 1. Both of us are going to take a face down damage card.
Really clustered there, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Alright, we're going to do the Gladiator. Engineering Command. We are definitely still at range. Well, yeah, we're at range 1 of the station. So 3 points. That will get me 1 victory token. And then I'm going to go ahead and make some shots on your transport. We are double arced, so that's a front and a side to your side. Let's see what happens. All right, we'll roll the front shot first. It's 2 red, 2 black. And we have a lot of hits. It's 3, 4, 5 hits.
Scatter.
All right. Second shot, 4 black dice, side to your front. And 4 hits.
We burn the scatter.
Moving the Gladiator, we're going to do speed 3, one of these, because we want to see how close to that Purgle we're going to be. Let's move this. We have marked it. Let's see how close we really are. Just missed it.
MC-80 time. We're revealing an engineering. We're going to use the dial and the token for 6 total points. We're at range 1 of the station, so we'll get 2 victory points from that. Then we are at medium range of the interdictor, and I'm going to fire the front shot and the side shot into the interdictor. It would be obstructed, but my commander makes it so that I am not.
I don't like him already.
We're going to go ahead and start with the front shot for 3 damage into your front.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to We'll brace and redirect one to the side, my left side.
Okay, so one onto the front shield then. Now we're going to do the side shot into the front. Okay, 5 damage with crits.
I have 2 shields on the front left.
Correct.
I'm going to go ahead and remove the brace and spend the contain.
Sounds good. We're going to go ahead and reduce the speed to speed 1 with this. And do a gentle turn.
Interdictor. So we have a engineering dial. We're going to keep the dial. I'm going to go ahead and spend the engineering dial and the token. So that's 5 and 3, which is 8. Master Engineer, though, allows me to get an extra 1 here. So that gives me a total of 9 engineering points. We are at range 1 of the station. So that gives me 3 victory tokens. And I spend that in this. And I do believe we are at medium range for the side, and we are very, very close here, John. Just outside of close range. We're definitely within plastic to plastic, but cardboard to cardboard, we're just out. So I've got double arc shot on your front at medium range. All right, front to front, 1 red, 3 blue, and 2 crits and a hit.
We will redirect 2 of that to the side and take 1 to the front.
Second shot, same dice, and a little bit more accurate. We're going to go ahead and spend the accuracy on your good redirect and 2 damage.
Okay, we're going to brace it, and we're going to use ECM to use that good redirect anyway, and redirect 1 damage to my right side.
So moving right along, we are at speed 1. I believe we're going to just miss. So we're going to overlap. I'm not going to hit my squadron, or my flotilla, but we're going to overlap your 2 fighters. And I land on the, wow, that is picture perfect. But I do get, recover my hull damage.
Okay, my fighters will be placed on the front corner of your Interdictor.
There you go.
Squadron phase. We're going to flip the dials afterwards. We're going to just go down the row, all attacking the Interdictor. So blue, blue, black, black, all into your front hull zone.
Okay.
First, it's a hit. Second, it's also a hit. Third, miss. And then the last one. Hit. 3 damage to your Interdictor.
We'll just take them all as hull.
First Purgle, he's gonna come back this way. To there.
And for the other Purgle, we're just going to get him completely out of the way.
This is the end of round 3. We actually had to go into storage and get more tokens out.
All right, we're going to start with the Interdictor. I have an engineering command. I am going to use it. So 5 engineering points. I'm going to use 3 to get a victory point from the station. The other 2 I'm going to use to regain my forward shield. Well, one of them anyways. So we're back up to 1. And now I'm going to take some shots. And I'm going to clearly fire side to your front. And although it's obstructed, we're going to do front to your side. Now we're going to do the front to the side shot first. The obstruction, we're going to get rid of the red die. Roll all blues. So 3 hits.
we're going to redirect all 3 damage to my back.
Side to front, unobstructed, so red, 3 blue. And, we will accuracy your brace and 3.
Okay, we're going to use ECM to brace down to 2, and we're going to just take 2 damage to the front.
So for movement, I'm still speed 1. I'm clearly overlapping things. So we're going to overlap the Gozanti, so that gives him a 2nd damage. But since I land on the station again, I do get rid of 1 hull damage off the Interdictor, and that's done.
Transport's going to activate first. We're doing engineering. We're going to use CommsNet to pass the token over to my MC-80. And then we're still going speed 2. And we're going to ram. The first ship I'm going to ram into is here. We're going to stay where I am. That will destroy the Gozanti.
And it will.
And then my transport's going to be on 2 health.
Activating the Gladiator. Navigation will keep the dial. We are at close range, so I'm going to go ahead and make my side to your rear on that. Alright, 4 black dice, and that's 4 hits.
I will blow up.
Cool. So we're going to slow down to speed 2, because I do not want to go off the board, as I'm famous for doing. And we're going to do 2 clicks in 1. Alright.
Okay, the MC-80. We're not going to go for victory points. I'm going to regen with my token and my dial 3 shields. We're going to put 1 onto the side to bring it back up to 4, 1 to the front to bring it to 2, and then put 1 onto the rear, bringing it to 1. We have 2 shots. We're going to shoot the front into your front. Or sorry, that's the side into your front, and then my front into your side. We are at close range for both these shots, so you do have targeting scramblers if you need them. Let's go ahead and make those shots. This is going to be the front into your side for 3 damage.
I am going to redirect. We'll do 2 to the rear and then take 1.
Sounds good. This is going to be the side shot into your front. It would be obstructed, but my commander allows me to still shoot unobstructed.
Ooh.
We're going to target with the accuracy your contain. Oh, well, we'll do your redirect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So we're going to targeting Scrambler, the 2 red dice with the double hits, and let's do the 2 regular ones too.
The 2 regular?
Yeah.
I'm going to move everything and then reroll these.
That's better.
So 3 damage.
All right.
And you cannot use your redirect.
Right. I will use the contain, and that'll just be 3 regular hits.
Movement, going at speed 1. I'm going to do this and try to avoid that. I think my dial is right on top of it. So we're going to take that into the back. We're going to take 1 face-up card. Fighter activation, we're going to just activate down the row and then do the sliders later. Blue, blue, black, black. 1 hit.
And we'll take a damage.
Miss. Hit.
We'll take another damage.
And then the last one. Hit.
And
Just
we'll
1.
redirect that to the side.
Redirect, burning your redirect. We're going to go ahead and move this Purgle. We're going to try to move it. Can't put it under things, but we can put it pretty close. Right to there.
Second Purgle. He's just going to keep going right along the back end here, staying out of everyone's way.
This is the end of round 4.
Activate the interdictor first. Engineering, we're going to use it. 5 points, we're going to fix 1 hull damage, and I'm going to recover 1 shield on this side. And clearly we've got shots, but I don't think, nope. So 1 shot, I'm going to go my side to your front and then flak some fighters. All right, flacking the YT-2400, that's a miss. Second one, miss. The Hawk, that's 1 hit. And the VCX is an accurate miss.
Wow, that's some terrible flak.
All right, and side to front, 1 red, 3 blue. And that's a nice shot, so 2, 3, 5 damage.
We will brace it, and then we will redirect 1 to my side, and then take the front shields down.
Okay. Still moving at speed 1. I think I'm going to land on that Purgle. Clearly going to overlap him and him. And I think I'm going to overlap at least one of the...
Those guys are rogues, so it doesn't really matter where they go.
Here.
You are overlapped.
And I'm overlapping the Purgle and the station. Alright, so it's going to be 1 damage from the Purgle because I'm at speed 1. So that goes here, landing on the station. I'm going to recover 1 damage. Where do you want your squadrons?
All up in the front.
Alright.
MC-80. Doing engineering, we're going to put 2 shields to the front, and then we're going to make a side shot into your side. My side into your side.
Ooh.
And this doesn't matter, but I target one of your contains.
So because we're at close range, let's re-roll definitely the double. You know what? Reroll all the reds and the crit for why not?
Here
That's
we go.
Targeting scramblers. Let's see if that helps us out. Yeah, that helps.
By 1. So you have 5 damage incoming.
All right, so I'm going to use the contain, but 5 will destroy me.
Movement. We're going to go straight ahead, and this time my shield dial should not hit that obstacle. Yay, we're good.
So we're going to try and get the Gladiator back in. We have a nav command. We're going to use it as the dial. We're outside of flak range, so it's just movement. So we're going to stay at speed 2 and do this. And then engine techs. Get a little closer. And I do land on the debris field.
So 2 damage.
2 damage. We're going to put that on the rear and the one side here.
We only can put it on 1 hull zone.
And then we'll put it all over here.
For squadrons, we're going to activate this guy and move him into your front arc, shooting you with a black. For nothing. Timely. This guy is going to move. He moves Spore, so he has plenty of space. He's going to go here, and he's going to do the same thing. Exactly the same thing.
Now you're starting to miss.
Exactly. And then these 2 squadrons are going to move over to here. Like that. This first Purgle is going to swim around this station to right there.
And the second Purgle, he likes that Moncal cruiser. He thinks it's a cousin of his. Oops. Yeah, it's not quite as far, but there we go.
End of round 5.
So I have to activate the Gladiator first, and fortuitously, I have Concentrate Fire. So we are definitely, we might actually be at medium range. We're really, really close. We are at medium range. So it's my front to your rear. All right, 2 red dice, and I've got a crit. I'm going to use the Concentrate Fire, roll another red, so 3 hits.
We will brace it to 2, and we will redirect both of those to my side.
All right. We're going to try restate speed 2, not that we can change that, and I am hoping to just successfully avoid. We're going to overlap him. And where would you like me to put him?
The back corner towards my side of the table. Correct.
Out there? Okay.
Right there. The MC-80 is going to reveal an engineering. We're going to get 1 victory point for that. And this is the last round, so even moving shields won't matter. We're going to shoot my rear into your side. My rear into your side. For 3 damage.
Well, let's go ahead and just redirect all of them to my front.
Movement. And then if we were to go to squadrons, even if all 4 of my squadrons hit you, you would still survive, so let's just call the game here. And this is the final round, end of round 6.
Well, that wound up being fairly exciting.
Yes, that was a very, very close game.
I really liked that objective.
Yeah, that was the first time I played the objective.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
A lot of scoring with the objective tokens.
Yes.
I think just in this particular case, my fleet was kind of built to work with that objective.
Yes. I feel that my fleet would have done much better against any of your other fleets in this situation, but that's the draw of the objective cards.
True. Close game. Final score. Well, okay, it was and it wasn't. Final score was 216 to 130 in favor of you, but that really kind of came down to taking out my Interdictor.
Correct.
And that, I think you would have taken it anyways. But your fighters, I think, is what kind of changed the balance.
Correct. Having Rogue and then being able to just use engineering for all my ships really helped me out.
I'm looking forward to seeing these 2 particular fleets really grow in the next few rounds. I think they're going to be some of the more contending forces as we go through the campaign.
Correct. So what was the summary of this round?
Overall for our commanders, I'll gain 2 because I lost again. However, you did win by about what was it, 86 or some odd points. So you're going to wind up gaining a second experience point there as well. So both our commanders this round will gain 2 points. You won, so you get the presence sticker at Endor and 1 campaign point.
Correct.
So after 2 battles, it's 2 campaign points for you, none for me. Don't worry, the Empire will start taking over the Outer Rim.
It was just a repeat of the movies. The Rebel won at Endor.
Well, we're going to see what happens in round 3 of this battle 3 of this round, and I'm looking forward to it.
Sounds good. I'm John.
All right, I'm Ken, and you've been watching Ion Radio.